For the past 8 years, according to the Namibia Transport and Taxi Union, their pleas for favourable assistance from the Office of the Ombudsman have fallen on deaf ears, with a general consensus that their plight is not taken seriously. According to Werner Januarie, what they want from the Office of the Ombudsman is assistance with a lawyer to challenge the high, according to them, unjust and unconstitutional traffic fines.
When we address this issue of these traffic fines, we don't only address it on behalf of taxi drivers, but we do it on behalf of every motorist in Namibia. But unfortunately, the taxi drivers are the most affected by these fines. You would go back and even see what the parliamentarians were saying last year. For instance, Honorable Utoni Nuyoma. They were all agreeing that the roads of Namibia, especially Windhoek, they are not of such a nature for people not to have an excuse not to contravene laws. For instance, in our industry, we don't have taxi ranks. If we do not have taxi ranks, where should people load and load off people? Where our customers? You understand? First and foremost, they must ensure that there are proper road infrastructure in the country. They must make sure that we have proper parking spaces. We have proper taxi ranks in the country or in Windhoek or in Namibia itself, for them to even think of or to come up with such high fines.
Whilst countless demonstrations and protests in the past have yielded no fruitful outcomes for the taxi drivers, the planned march on the 16th of June is still the way to go. According to Januarie, this is the only time that a collective voice from all drivers, not just taxi drivers, can and will be heard.
We already understood from last year that no amount probably of strikes and demonstration will really have force or effect. But the biggest thing that we would want is for us to get a lawyer, a legal person, to address these issues in a competent court of law, to see that all these issues are being addressed.
The union has called on all motorists affected by the costly traffic fines to join them in their cause on June 16th. Time will tell whether or not this planned action will be executed. Efforts to get comment from the Office of the Ombudsman proved futile, as Advocate John Walters was not available to give us their side of the story. Reporting for the News on One, I'm Brumelda English.